Hello and welcome to Avenging Past 7. Today is day 119 of our free-to-play farming guide. So, first off, when you log in today, don't forget there is a new free calendar you can grab, and it will get you Droidica. So that's pretty cool, so don't forget to grab that. Second, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, join our Discord, hit the notification bell. Do all of that stuff and join our community because we have a good, fun community that's supportive, that's helpful, and, has a good time. Third, I think that would be third, we are sponsored by Mech Arena. What was the final name? It had a longer name. I don't remember. Mech Arena Robot Showdown. Here we go. It is a mobile, and I mean it is on PC as well, but it's a mobile first-person shooter, not a first-person, third-person shooter, um, where you're controlling a mech. You can customize the type of mech that you have, so you can have someone that is faster or slower, more of a tank, more of a general attacker. You can change the weapons on them, so you can have different special abilities for your attacks that are do different types of damage. It's fun. I've been playing it a ton yesterday. I did a live stream on it last night, had a bunch of fun. So check it out. Use the link in the description down below to download it. And we'll see if you get, I believe it's up to Division 9, which you can get there in like 30 minutes. It doesn't take long, but by the time you get to Division 9, you'll really start having a lot of fun, and you'll want to keep playing. And if you get to Division 9 this weekend, I think on Saturday I should be able to do a live stream, and we can play together. Maybe we can get, up to, I think you can have 5 people on a team, so maybe we can get some, enough people joining in that we can get a full team and play the game together. So, yeah, check it out. And finally, the discussion that's going to take over the video. Yesterday I mentioned that James Gunn was going to make his big announcement for the DC universe yesterday. And he did. It was about a 5-minute video that he released that kind of talked about what they're doing, what his focus is on, and a list of projects. Now, he's working on making like a 10-year plan, 8 to 10-year plan for the DC movies. And they have, I think he called it the first chapter. So basically, phase 1, chapter 1 of their story, ready to be announced. And I have some thoughts on it. So first, I will just go ahead and say the list of what they are. I have it right here. So this picture I have up doesn't talk about, Aquaman 2 is still coming out, The Flash is still coming out, Blue Beetle is still coming out, Shazam! Fury of the Gods is still coming out, and that one comes out in just a couple weeks. And then we get to the new projects. Now, Flash is supposed to be the reboot. Flash is supposed to reset the norm, where we are, what's kind of going to explain why things are going to be different moving forward. I'm sure by the end of the movie, he's going to run super fast, reset the timeline, show back up, and things will be different. Not a surprise. A lot of people have expected that. If you watch a lot of videos on comic books and all these theories of what's going to happen with the new thing, that's probably been the biggest theory of how they're going to do the reset. Not surprised by that. What does interest me is that Flash is going to come out, and then Aquaman, and then Blue Beetle. So is Aquaman 2 going to be part of this new universe, or is it going to be set before Flash, but it's coming out after Flash? Same thing with Blue Beetle. So that I don't know, that I'm curious on. I feel like we need some answers on that. And then we get to the new projects and Creature Commandos. He's taking. So most of these, I also see a picture of these characters here on the side. It looks like Weasel is one of them. Weasel was in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. I'm not surprised that he's trying to use Weasel. James Gunn. I'm not surprised by a lot of his announcements yesterday. James Gunn loves the obscure characters. He loves the weird. He loves the abnormal, which I think is why he was so good at Guardians of the Galaxy, because they are weird. I mean, one of them is a talking tree that can only say 3 words, and he made the entire world fall in love with Groot. I mean, he loves the weird, the abnormal. It also looks like, I also heard from someone watching a video on it, 2 of those characters are Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein. So apparently DC has done something with those characters, so that's interesting. The rest of them I don't really know much about. So a team of monsters that are weird, abnormal, and I'm guessing are going to try and save the day. So our new Guardians of the Galaxy. And that one, I believe, is going to be an animated show. But then we get to Superman Legacy. And with Superman Legacy, to start it off, they just didn't hire Henry Cavill. They didn't fire him, but they didn't hire him. Which sounds like being fired to me. He's going to have already been Superman for some time. And he's going to be being Superman. I don't know. I am excited about it. I'm excited about what James Gunn has planned, but I now have my concerns. I don't think my concerns really start with Superman Legacy. I'm hoping it'll be a good movie. It'll be interesting. I just feel like they should have kept Henry Cavill. Then we get to, I believe, another show, a live-action show this time, Waller, which will tell the story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis, who has been playing Amanda Waller in the DC EU Extended Universe live-action movies, starting with Suicide Squad. She was in The Suicide Squad. She might have only been in those 2, but she might have been in something else. I don't remember. And that's where some of my issues start. I don't have a problem, and I actually would prefer if they just started from the beginning. Get rid of all previous actors. Start from complete scratch. No issues. But to bring back Amanda Waller and Viola Davis, it shows that they're picking and choosing. And with them picking and choosing, that means that some stuff from the past is still canon, and others just aren't. Which I feel like is part of the problem with the DCU. They would pick and choose what is canon and what is not. And then we get confused. Then we don't know what's norm, what is canon, what is in this world. And that leads to the confusion. So there's that. And then we get to the Authority, which I think the Authority is going to be amazing. I think nobody is going to care about it until the first trailer, maybe even the third. But I think the Authority is going to take the world by storm, just like Guardians of the Galaxy did. Nobody's going to care about it until they start seeing it. The Authority is a team of superheroes from this other comic line that DC, Warner Brothers, has bought out. And it's basically from what I know, from what I saw videos on, it's basically the Justice League that Zack Snyder wanted, It's this team of superheroes that are basically the Justice League that don't have as much morals as the Justice League would have. Um, I think it's going to be a very good movie. I think James Gunn is going to do a fantastic job with it, and we're going to love it. This is oh yeah, I could not take this team out. Um, I remember doing this one yesterday. Then we get to Booster Gold. Now, if you don't know who Booster Gold, he is a time traveler from the future coming to the DC present day. And he is cocky, he is full of himself, he uses his knowledge of the past and his technology from the future to become a superhero and get praise and worship and, admiration from people of modern day. Except he's not a superhero. He doesn't act like a superhero. He doesn't want to be a superhero. He wants to be famous. And he's really good friends with Blue Beetle. I'm excited for it. It's going to be good. It's going to be, I believe, a live action series, TV series. I'm all on board for that. All on board for that. That's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Awesome. People have been wanting it for a while. Then we get to where my problem lies. The Brave and the Bold, which is going to be the next Batman movie. Now, Robert Pattinson will still be Batman in the Batman series, movie series. But that will be an Elseworld story, meaning it's not canon. Basically a multiversal story. And in the official DCU, they're calling it DC Universe, someone else will play Batman. Now, the reason is because they want an old guy to play Batman. I say old guy. Old compared to Robert Pattinson. An adult, a dad. 40 years or more to play Batman. Because The Brave and the Bold is going to be a story about Batman and Damian Wayne. About Bruce Wayne learning he has a son who is an assassin from the League of Shadows, or League of Assassins, and taking him in to become Robin. My issue with that is that you're starting a new universe at Chapter 1, and yet you're making Batman 15 to 20 years into his career of being Batman and starting him off with Damian Wayne Robin. That's my issue with it. I'm excited about this movie. I think it's going to be a good movie. But we are going to lose out and not get to see 15 years of him learning to be Batman. 15 years of him learning how to be a dad before he brings in Damian Wayne. The best part about Batman is his relationships with the different Robins, with Batgirl, with Commissioner Gordon, with Alfred. And we're going to jump into this brand new Batman movie. And he's already going to have all that established, assumingly. So we're going to miss. They could still bring in a Dick Grayson as Nightwing in this movie. And say that, yeah, Batman trained him. But we don't get to see them build their relationship with each other. For Dick, we're not going to get to see Dick become Nightwing, which is my favorite story from DC. We're just going to jump in, and Bruce Wayne's been Batman for 20 years. He's fought a bunch of villains. He's got all this experience. Oh, and he has a son. We're going to lose out on so much storytelling. Whereas if they would have just kept Robert Pattinson as the Batman for the DC Universe, you could get there in a way over time, because Robert Pattinson is a great age for a young Batman to fight the League of Assassins and and have a relationship with Talia al Ghul, so that in so many movies you can introduce Damian Wayne naturally after you've seen Dick Grayson leave Batman, after you've seen a couple of the Robins leave Batman. But you've seen him establish himself as who he is as Batman, and he knows who he is and how to train another person and what he stands for. We're going to miss all of that character growth. And for that, I don't know if that's going to work. Then we go over into the next live action series, which is going to be called Lanterns. And it's going to be about Hal Jordan and John Stewart being Green Lanterns on Earth, figuring out who they are as heroes before going out and being lanterns in space. I think it's going to be great. We get to, I believe it's the next live action movie, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I don't have any issues with it. Don't have any expectations. It'll be cool. Then we get to, I believe, a live action series, Paradise Lost, which is going to be like a Wonder Woman prequel story. He did not talk about Gal Gadot playing Wonder Woman again. This is going to be so hard. I can't do this while I'm talking. I'm going to come back to that one later. So cool. He described it as like a Game of Thrones kind of a show, so maybe, it might be really cool. And then he finishes out with a horror movie of Swamp Thing. Awesome. Cool. Nothing, that blew my mind. Things that I expected, random, obscure characters that we did not expect. I believe I know I heard some people talking or assuming about the Authority. But yeah. So those are my thoughts and my disappointment. And it's really based in that I don't want them to cheap out on the story. I don't want them to skip character growth. I love the character growth. Iron Man's death was impactful and sad because we had 12 years of character growth for Tony Stark. We knew who Tony Stark was. We knew what he stood for. And it mattered. We're about to skip 15 years of Bruce Wayne's character growth just so James Gunn could tell a Damian Wayne story. And the only way I think that won't matter is if Batman just doesn't matter to the story. Yeah. So, those are my thoughts. Let me know down below. Now that we're at, how long? I don't even know how long I've been doing this. At least 15 minutes. Now that we're at the end, I'm going to also talk about, I want to start a new daily series. Avatar Generations is a mobile game that just came out yesterday, and it is going to be similar to this. It's a gacha game, hero collector kind of game. And I want to play it because I really do enjoy Avatar The Last Airbender, and I really do enjoy games like this. So I want to do, I think, a daily series on it, or a multi-day-a-week series on it. I have to figure out how to have time to do that and when I can record, because I should have enough time this morning to record, but also what time of the day I want that video to come out. Do I want it in the morning as well? Do I want it in the evening, around lunchtime? Usually I've released if I had 2 videos coming out a day, I released my second video around noon or 12:30 EST. Which I might keep doing, but y'all let me know, when would you like the video to come out? And with that, y'all let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, I will be releasing that video later today, and I'm about to go and record it now. CR Sonic, I saw you commented, don't forget to upgrade my geos, so there you go, those geos are upgraded. Let's see. I do have enough, hold on, that is not what I wanted to do. Let's see. There we go. That is up there. Can I, if I had those stuff, okay. And this one I can upgrade a few. Man, I'm ready to hit level 85 on this account. It will be awesome. Let's see. I need to do more on my fleet. What is it? The ship challenges. But I need more ships to be able to do that. Or just overpowering ships like what I'm going towards. Alright, but with that, y'all have a great day. I will see you in the next video and the next live stream. May the force be with you.